Stephen Jones, spelling for Key Stage 3 and 4. Hi, and welcome back to my spelling series part 4. This tutorial is going to focus on chunking, something I've mentioned before, but this time we're going to be looking at words and splitting them up into 3 parts. The prefix, the stem and the suffix. The stem is the main part of the word. For example, let's take a word like do. Then you can add something to the beginning to change its meaning, often making it the opposite, a prefix like an, which is a very common prefix. You can also add different endings to words, such as in this case, ing, which you then have undoing, and the endings are called suffixes. Alright, so let's have a play around with some words. What I've got for you in the next slide is a model, and write down the list, and then do exactly the same as me, is find prefixes and suffixes, add them, interchange them, think about their meanings, and also how the words change their meaning and their function. Have a go. Now you've understood that 3-part structure, stem, prefix, suffix. Let's have a little closer look at the prefixes. And hopefully later in the tutorial you'll understand how it'll all come together and help you with your spelling. Let's see if you can create lists of 10 words for each of these following prefixes: un, miss and dis. Good luck! So how did you get on? Hopefully you got your 10 words for each prefix. If you didn't, on the next slide, if you can pause it, I've given some examples myself that you can see if you've got them or add to your lists. Pause and have a go at these. And also, hopefully you've discovered from doing the exercises yourself is that you're spotting patterns, and that adding suffixes changes the word in terms of either you're going to keep the stem word or it's going to drop a letter at the end. So for example, if we go to movement, it's M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T, excitement, E-X-C-I-T-E-M-E-N-T, and entitlement, E-N-T-I-T-L-E-M-E-N-T. However, when you're adding those shuns to verbs that end with E, like frustrate, irritate, and motivate, is that they're all going to drop the E. So if you have motivate and it becomes motivation, it's M-O-T-I-V-A-T-I-O-N. Lastly today we're going to deal with the suffix ly and add them to words such as happy and lucky. And you've probably noticed yourself anyway, is that the Y changes to an I when you add ly. So they become happily and luckily, H-A-P-P-I-L-Y, and L-U-C-K-I-L-Y. However, is when the ly is added to words with E on the end, like definite, you spell it D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E-L-Y. You are keeping those E's, okay, when you add that ly. Now it's coming to the end of the 4th out of the 5 in the series, and I hope your understanding anyway of the prefix, stem and suffix has improved your spelling of some of those difficult words. If you want to pause on the last slide, you may want to write down the important points. But if you think you're improving and you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and maybe you'll subscribe is to go on and have a look at the whole series. Thank you.